big my forehead looks. Ooh, also you can see that I am moonlight as a unicorn. Yep.
Hello everyone, that introduction is a great example of the level of loopiness that is going on in my brain. So today I'm doing something that I'm probably going to title something snazzy like In Lieu of Reading, that's kind of basically, you know, plagiarizing the lovely chatty vlog series that Ashley from Climb the Stacks does. But you know, like, what is that saying? Flattery is the highest form of imitation, or imitation is the highest form of flattery. I can't help it. Like, Ashley puts out gold and I can't help but like pretty much steal it. Climb the Stacks fan club for life. Anyway, so today is just, I'm gonna give you a little bit of update and kind of an explanation as to why the following week's content may not be up to par. Not that my content is like super intellectually stimulating to begin with, but I have so many book reviews that I want to do. Like, I know that I'm not going to be able to do them all individually because I've just gotten so behind, but I already have plans to kind of group them together thematically. There are some books that I need to talk about that I read a couple of months ago that I really enjoyed and really want to do justice. But that will require my brain to get off its lazy butt and like get to work and think about it and even like go over and look at old passages of the books. And I'm not in that place. I'm currently taking a web class or seminar. Like, it's like a 4-day seminar for my job. And I forgot how mentally exhausting just listening to someone else talk for 2 hours straight is. That sounds awful, but like right now I'm just totally loopy and kind of exhausted. And it's ridiculous. My life is not even that stressful or exhausting, and my brain is just like,
Nah, you need to be doing less.
Since I'm here and I'm being chatty, I thought that I would share with you a kind of an update on my Read 5 Before I Buy project. It's still in full swing. I haven't finished another list yet. I have 2 books on the list. I don't even know where the list is at the moment. Probably at home, but I have read Station 11 on the list and House on Mango Street, and none of the books I'm currently reading or none of the books that I plan on reading after those books are books that I own, except...
Well, that's not true. There are a couple, and one of them's a reread, so it won't count.
But it's gonna probably be a while before I finish the current Read 5 Before I Buy, but I've decided that once I finish that particular list, I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to buy a few books to kind of diversify my collection. One of my goals,
spoiler alert,
for the next year is going to be an increase in diverse books written by and about people of color or different cultures or different lifestyles. And I want to communicate with my money, not just with the books that I check out from the library and that I talk about. And I looked at the 75 physical books that I own, and maybe 4 or 5 of them, more now because of one of the books that I got yesterday from wonderful Emily, but it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm pretty sure it's 4 or 5 out of 75 books are by people of color, and I'm just not okay with that. So I'll probably do another like quell or purge or whatever of my shelves before I purchase more books, but I think I'm gonna go out and purchase some of them. I know that I can get most of what I want to read, like a lot of Toni Morrison, etc., in my library, but I feel the need to actually go out and purchase a couple of them. So if you do have recommendations, I would really appreciate those down below, but this will probably be the beginning of the year before that happens, because like I said, it'll be a while. So if you watch this video in the future, please feel free to leave suggestions then as well. I've also, I don't know if it's considered cheating or not, I guess it's my own rules, so it doesn't matter, but I've subscribed to the Marvel Unlimited, which I talked about in a couple of videos ago, is a subscription service for comics, and I don't think that's cheating. First of all, it was like less than $1, and they're not books that I own. Like, once the subscription is over and I cancel it, those books will be gone. It's not adding to my physical TBR, although I think my husband may be getting me a physical subscription to the Miss Marvel comic.
I'm not sure if that's cheating either, but if it is, it's a gift, so I can't do anything about it, and I'm not entirely sure if he's going to do that or not.
My TBR isn't shrinking as quickly as I would like it to, but I am happy with the state of my physical collection at the moment, because everything that I own, I'm excited to read.
It's just that there are books that I can only get from the library at the moment that I'm also really excited to read as well.
What else do I have to talk about? I still really want to make a video about how much I love Book Riot and how much I love Book Riot podcasts, but I haven't, again, because of my lazy brain, haven't like sat down to put effort into it. But here lately, if you follow me on Twitter, I've decided to try to exercise a little bit more, and I've found that I prefer walking, specifically while listening to Book Riot podcasts. I haven't really gotten into any other kind of exercise. Like, I did one exercise routine that from a YouTube channel that I found because of Lindsay, from Lindsay Ray, which thank you for recommending that. It was good, and it was like right at the level of beginner that I needed, but
I just get so bored. I get so bored exercising. That's so terrible.
But the past couple of weeks, I have listened to one or multiple Book Riot podcasts while walking. Like today, for example, I walked an hour and 11 minutes because that was the length of the Book Riot podcast, and it was lovely, and it's like something I look forward to on Mondays.
I think their podcasts come out on Sunday nights or Sunday afternoons, but I've always listened to them on Mondays, or at least since I started.
Also, speaking of podcasts, by the recommendation of Emily, who I probably previously mentioned in this video, and Alana Murray,
who you also should check out. She's also doing like Vlogmas or Bookmas or whatever. She's so charming, and I love talking to her on Twitter.
But between the two of them, they talked me into...
Which wasn't hard, because I'm impressionable. That's the word. I'm impressionable.
But they talked me into checking out the podcast Serial, and I've only listened to one episode, but I so want to binge listen, but I know that if I do it, I'm not going to get anything done. Like, it's one of those ones, like some podcasts I can be productive and do stuff during, but like this one, I'm so in that I can't do anything else while I'm listening. I don't know, I'm going to totally nerd out about it, I can already tell. I just need to find time to do it. But I also want to get reading done because I want to finish Bad Feminist, that I'm enjoying it, but I've been reading, I feel like I've been reading it for a really long time, and I really just want to dive into some fiction, and for some reason I can't do it right now. Like, I can't juggle 2 books at one time, even though I have like 3 books going at once. And oh my gosh, you guys have been so awesome with the comments on the Bookmas videos so far, especially the one about stories and how we consume stories. I know that it was a very simple concept, but I get kind of nervous or whatever about videos that aren't specifically about like a single book, because I'm not very confident in my ability to articulate my thoughts. So to see all of the like thought out comments in on that video, and like to see people discussing back and forth, just it made me so like grateful and glad, and it was a good thing. So thank you for that. And I'm really behind on replying to comments, so once this class thing that I'm doing for work is over, hopefully I'll have time to go back and comment on a lot of comments and stuff. But just know that if I don't get to your comment, I read it and I appreciate it. Like it makes this project feel so much more worthwhile and everything.
Cheesy cheese.
I think that that's all that I have to share with you today in this In Lieu of Reading video. As always, if you have thoughts on anything that I said here today, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for sitting through this and watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.